I thought that Black Panther movie was an event because what it provided for a lot of people, particularly black folk, was an image of what black folk can be. It was an image of what black power, black progress could be, even though it's a fictional account, Wakanda, with this source of power called vibranium. But what I saw was African people, which Donald Trump called shithole countries, being able to show power. Wakanda is an old society. It's the most powerful, technologically advanced place in the entire world, and it's run by black folk. And T'Challa, the king, was a man of great knowledge and great wisdom, yet he had great balance. He was a ruler, and I thought he was an example of what black men should aspire to be, what black women should aspire to have as husbands and fathers. And there was just so many things about the movie. I even liked Killmonger, even though I thought ultimately Killmonger wasn't balanced enough to be a ruler. But you know, when he talked about the slaves preferred death over slavery, when he talked about how black folk had been treated and brutalized during slavery, and that and with the power that we have, we can flip the script on all of that. I just thought it was a wonderful movie on so many levels. I think I always tell people to go back and watch Django Unchained with Jamie Foxx. I thought it was a powerful statement, almost as powerful, just as powerful as Roots, which sort of linked us to power. I like movies about power because until groups of black folk can learn to practice group economics, group politics, that's the only way that you're ever going to have enough power to begin to leverage change, even within your own communities. And to do that, you're going to have people that have the courage and the strength to stand up and speak the truth and act on that truth. And they're going to be attacked. You know, I welcome the attack. Do I like it? We're in a fight. And in a fight, you get punched. I mean, it goes with the territory. But I thought Black Panther was so overwhelming because it, not only for black people in America, but some of the people that I know that are Africans were the ones that were telling me. A friend of mine that's from Nigeria, he said, you must go and see it. You must go and see it. Because he was excited, because it gave us an image that of the Western world, to a great extent, has undermined. It gave validation to black folk, black children. It affirmed our humanity and our right to rule and to be a part of the human family and to step out on the stage of human activity as a free and proud people.
And I loved it for all those reasons, and to see beautiful black strong women. The general was a strong black woman, and I think she put it all in a nutshell about unity, loyalty, and love when she came near to her mate that she loved. And he was going against everything that they had envisioned and had practiced and had learned about their country. And he asked her, would you kill me? And she told him yes, for the country. And see, when we get that love for ourselves, then we will be able to say, just like that strong black woman, you out of line, you messing up the vision, and you not focused, and you are not more important than the group.
It goes back to leadership, and for the last 8 years, we've been talking about the lack of character and integrity among those in the black community, both religious and political leaders that call themselves leaders. The integrity and character, you know, those are the things that build trust, and from there you build unity. From there you have power. You don't have to hate anybody, but you have to love yourself. If there's no mechanism by which you love yourself, our children should know the history of Africa. They should know the history of Africans and their interactions with other nations, particularly Europeans, because it'll help us understand and explain the economic, political, and social realities that we exist in today. If you don't know your history and have an appreciation and can contextualize the history that has produced us, you're never going to be able to have a vision that works for us. The only vision that most black leaders have today is the seeking of money. And to seek money, you have to align yourself with those who have it. And generally, when you align yourself with those who have the money, then you have to take a political position against your own people and undermine people like myself or Dr. King or Malcolm X, Elijah Muhammad, Garvey, a plethora of people that have come before us that have stood out, and people told them that you're too radical, you're going too far, you need to tone it back. And it's really rather insulting. So Black Panther, I think, discusses all those things. I'm looking forward to the sequel. I really am, because he's at the United Nations, and I want to see how that works.